Hi, this is Chris, and I'm going to be talking to you today about cooking food. Now, food is very delicious, and you need it to live. So, I'm going to talk to you about cooking food today. First thing you're going to need is an apron. Preferably one that only goes around your waist. Otherwise, you can have one like this that goes around your whole neck and body. Second of all, you're going to need to be able to cook something. For my first thing, I'm going to be announcing that I'm going to be cooking rice. Now, if you follow me over here, into the fridge, here is a container of rice. What you're going to want to do, take the rice, okay? We're going to take rice, and we're going to put it in a separate container, because we're not going to be able to eat that much rice. Preferably something porcelain. Now, you take the rice, get a spoon. Make sure that your apron's tied, otherwise it could get tethered into, what you're doing, and it could ruin your food. So you're going to take the rice, you're going to spoon it out into the cup. Done. Okay, make sure it's kind of mashed in there, broken up. Okay, kind of stir it around a little. Stir it around. And then you're going to head over. Okay, you don't want just rice, because that's disgusting. So you're going to head over here for some salt. Now, the portions is you want 1 for 1. So for every grain of rice, you're going to want a grain of salt. So you just keep going and going. If you want, some people just like the extra little bite to it, so they get 2 grains of salt for each grain of rice. Now, I've been doing this for a while, so I can guesstimate that there's about 1,200 grains of rice in here. Now, the salt, so far I put in about 800 grains. And it takes a little while to get the right amount, but you really appreciate it later. Alright. Next thing you're going to want is butter. You're going to want to make sure that you can get enough butter in there. Okay, remember this rice is still cold. Okay? So you're going to want to make sure that it's all in the cup. Make sure that butter's in there. Okay. Then you're going to head upstairs to your microwave. Okay, you're going to put it in the microwave. As such. Okay, you don't want to place it in the center, because then what's the point? It's just rotating for no reason. But if you leave it on the rotation circle, okay, put it in there, close it. Make sure that you close it or you could be in danger. Next, do a quick minute. I always do quick minute, okay? Unless the box specifies a different amount of time. Then you press start. Okay, you're going to be waiting at least 60 seconds for your rice to get done. Hopefully the butter will just melt down onto what you're cooking. And so, as you can see, I have beautiful lashes. Okay, now it's done. You're going to open your microwave after the 3 beeps. Take out your rice. Now, as you can see, the butter has been melted. The butter has been melted. So you're going to head back down to the kitchen. Now, this is very hot, so you're going to want to stir it again with your spoon. There you have it. Perfect cup of rice. But it's not perfect enough yet, which is why we're going to, just take a pan similar to this one. Okay? It's only has spaghetti in it, which means it was just water and noodles. It doesn't need to be cleaned immediately. Okay, you're going to want to fill it with 1 cup of water. Now, I've been doing this a long time, so I can just estimate. Okay, that's 1 cup. Now you're gonna boil that water. Do not do anything until the water is boiling, because when it's boiling, that's when it's the hottest that it can get. Okay, now that it's boiling, as you can see, we've got the noodles that were already in there. They're kind of floating around. You're ready to add the rice that you just cooked into the water to make a nice soup. Because you're not going to want just rice. So you kind of scoop it in there, scoop it into the boiling water. Now as you can see, it's really just kind of a clear, slightly cloudy color. So you're going to want to add something. No one eats soup that's just clear. So you're going to head over to the fridge, and as you can see, we've got a nice red kind of liquid. This happens to be cranberry sauce, but you can use strawberry syrup. You can use, also, if you get cut, you can use your own blood. Not only are you going to want some red sauce, but you're going to want to also counteract that with a different kind of, you're going to want it to show up better. You're going to want to, you need it more cloudy. And nothing makes it more nutritional than adding a little bit of applesauce. Okay, you're going to want about 6 tablespoons of applesauce. So you just go ahead, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, when you're cooking, it's not just about the food. You have to be there here, here, and here. As you can see, I am wearing a Get Toasted hat from Subway, from working there. You can use a different kind of hat that says something else, but I would suggest keeping it food related. You can see on the inside of my cap, you can see it says Izzy, which is a fruit drink. Now I do that because I need to know which hat is mine. If 2 people have a Subway hat, they don't know whose is whose. I do, because mine has the Izzy sticker on the bottom. So, stir that applesauce around in there. And now as you can see, it's got a soupier look. It's got a soupy look. You can't see all the rice particles in there. Now, you're going to want to add sugar to counteract the salt that you put in earlier. We have some sugar right here. Now, I chose brown because brown sugar is darker. So I'm going to need another spoon. I prefer the sugar scooper. Now you're going to want about 6 grams. Because that's about how much sugar I put in. Now that you have the sugar in, our soup is pretty much complete. Now it gets pretty hot in the kitchen, so you might want to air yourself out. Just air yourself out. The last thing you want is sweat in your food. Okay, that happens a lot in fast food. Happened to me at Subway. You just get hot in there, sweat drips right off your nose, and then, you know, you can't taste it because you already put salt, but you know it's there. Okay, now that you've aired yourself out, go ahead and stir, 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 and bon voyage, you have a perfect meal. So you're going to want to get a bowl. But not a normal one. I chose Tupperware because Tupperware is a lot bigger. Now you're going to want to pour your soup into the Tupperware. Oh, yeah. Apple rice soup. And we're going to go ahead and taste it. That's a little bit hot, so I'm just going to go ahead and just going to leave the spoon on the side. You know, just wait for it to cool down a little bit. You know, kind of stir it around, stir it around. As you can see, it looks delish. And oh, piss. Okay, you do not want to do that, because that's bad. Holy bah! Okay, it was boiling, so it was hot. It was really hot, and I'm not just saying that. Okay, that is some genuinely hot soup. Okay, now that you have it, the spoon's still hot. Oh my gosh.